I'm Ron Marshalsea, and this is your Sports Update. The baseball team went up against 4 teams since the last update. They took down Dedham 10-9, lost to Bellingham on the road, and on May 1st and 2nd, they took down Norton 6-0 and Xaverian 4-3. Jerry Fry had the complete game shutout against Norton, and both the Dedham and Xaverian games went into extras. Sam Larkey got the win against Dedham for coming in relief, and Brian Dearborn walked it off. NCM was there at the Balch for the 9-inning game against the Xaverian Hawks. Zach Badger got the start and went 5 innings, with Mike Curran coming in and finishing the last 4. Thomas Benson was all over the field, including being the winning run off of Sam Larkey's walk-off single. Eddie Hickey and Jim Keedy braced the rain to be on the call for Larkey's walk-off.
Larkey hits it hard.
That's the ball game,
Everybody's going to touch the bases, and there's a win. Larkey, this kid is, for a sophomore,
yeah,
this kid's
that's all
special.
you needed was some contact.
Wow. What a game.
Norwood walks off Xaverian 4-3 here.
Yeah.
Proves their record.
Well, it gives them their 10th win.
Yeah,
It's at 10-3, so they have, I guess, qualified for the tournament. But more importantly, they beat one of the quality teams. I mean, they beat a Bay State League team, Natick. They've beaten Xaverian, and they've been very competitive against Braintree.
The Mustangs have now qualified for the state tournament with the win over the Hawks. NCM wants to thank the whole crew for last night, especially our camera operators Michael O'Donnell and Kate Broderick for doing an excellent job despite the downpour that came out of nowhere. The softball team is now 6-4 after they got wins over Dedham 7-6 and Bellingham 12-8, but lost to Norton and Millis. The Mustangs look to get back in the win column when they host Medfield and Medway for the next 2 games on the 7th and 8th, both at 4 o'clock. The boys lacrosse team couldn't pick up the win against Holliston, but they host Medway on the 6th at 4:30 and then Hopkinton on the 9th, also at 4:30. After going 0-2 last week, the girls lacrosse team came back strong with 2 huge wins over Bellingham 15-4 and Norton 19-11. In the Bellingham win, the team had 13 caused turnovers, with Michaela Brown being outstanding on defense. On the offensive side, Nora Staunton got a goal, Bridget Sopel had a goal and an assist, Olivia Naughton and Shay Larkey each had a hat trick, and Olivia Lodge fired in 7 goals on Bellingham's goalie. The Norton game saw an electric team win, with Emily Spadorsha scoring twice and adding an assist. Quinn Brown scored a goal, Olivia Naughton scored 2 with 3 assists, Bridget Sopel scored 2, Shay Larkey added 5, and Olivia Lodge added 7 goals, and both Mustang goalies each had 6 saves apiece. The boys and girls track teams took on Medfield on Wednesday, but both teams couldn't pick up wins against the Warriors. Both teams are at Westwood on the 6th at 6:30 for their next matchup. The boys volleyball team got another win on the year with a 3-2 win over Norton, but they lost against Nipmuc Regional, Medfield, and Dighton Rehoboth. The Mustangs had solid contributions from the entire team against Norton, and they are headed to KP on Monday the 6th at 5 o'clock. After their hot start, the boys tennis team hasn't had a lot of luck, but were very close in their game against Norton. They head to Norton next week on the 7th at 4:30 to get a rematch with the Lancers and will hopefully walk away with a big win. The girls tennis team got their first win of the season against Norton 3-2, but lost to Millis on the 2nd. They get a chance to go 2-0 against the Lancers as they host them next week on the 7th at 4 o'clock. And that is all I have for this Sports Update. I'm Ron Marshalsea.